Well, women over 50 are entering the best time of their lives, but many of them may not be acclimated to their adult body. Karen Smith, author of Stylish Sexy, says she can teach women what cuts and colors work for them so they can buy clothing for next to nothing and feel absolutely fabulous.
Fabulous. She has brought along with her Ruby Sanders from Ruby Jane Fashions and singers Anna Ward and Connie Brannick. Thank you, all of you ladies, for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Well, let's start. Dive right in. You're going to make us feel fabulous.
Definitely. Well, first of all, I want to thank you both for dressing perfectly.
Oh, wow.
We already love you a lot.
Perfectly today.
Oh.
Fitted sheaths in the warm weather look like summer. They look
Yeah.
like spring. And they do the most for the body, no matter what shape that body's in. And a lot of women in their 50s have stopped dressing for form. But form is your best friend.
Yes.
And I teach people what styles and cuts work on them, and then I take them out thrift store shopping to prove you can do it all for $1.98.
$1.98.
I
Literally.
can't even believe it. So show us what you brought here.
All right, we'll start with a quiz.
Okay.
How much should an Armani pantsuit in the very popular new mint color for this season cost?
She said Armani.
Armani.
Yeah, I said Armani.
I'm going to say $400.
I would say 500.
Actually, $575, but you can perhaps get it at half price towards the end of the season. But I'll let you open up the little corsage here to find out how much this one costs.
This is what it really costs?
This is what it costs.
This?
$1 each piece.
No.
At two
I've got a dollar bill in my wallet.
At two
Armani,
different thrift
that's
stores here in
incredible.
town.
Wow.
That is
The
incredible.
pants at one, the top at the other, all on the dollar rack.
Wow.
Wow. No,
Look
that's
at that.
amazing.
It's about finding those good finds.
Right. But knowing whether or not this pantsuit works on your body,
Right.
because otherwise you've just thrown away that dollar.
Right.
There's
Right.
no point in buying what doesn't fit and flatter.
And that is where you come in.
Exactly.
And so you have actually brought some ladies that you've helped design.
I have.
And a lovely woman here, a fashion designer, who's helped you to do it. So tell us more about that.
Exactly. After coming out with the book, it became obvious that there were women in our town who needed help but couldn't afford even the thrift store level because they're too busy forging careers in entertainment.
Right.
And we all know what it's like to be that starving artist.
Absolutely, we do.
So I put out on my website asking for designers and manufacturers to donate clothing. And next thing I knew, Ruby Sanders got in touch with me.
Ruby, what made you want to reach out?
Well, you've got these wonderful women, and if you can help them dress more confidently, then they're going to perform better on stage. So it was a wonderful thing to support.
Absolutely. And quickly, let's talk to you. Anna, tell us about yourself briefly.
Just briefly, I've been a blues singer in town since 1990. I think I'm kind of old. But, I have a wonderful husband. I have a great son who's 13 years old. I'm going back to school to be a pastry chef, and I work at the Gourmet Girls gluten-free restaurant.
Amazing.
And I sing 2-3 times a month, which is perfectly okay because I have a whole lot of other things going on. So I get to get out and do just that little what I need to.
And of course, important to look your best.
Always important to look my best.
Exactly.
And it's very difficult for somebody of my size to find clothes anywhere.
Well, you are lucky you found her.
Ruby and Karen, these are the goddesses that you can't even possibly imagine.
Yeah.
And we're talking from, being a pastry chef all the way, Connie, you went from like a uniform to this.
Oh, I did. I'm her biggest challenge because I have the opportunity to sing again after spending 22 years in the Army and in the National Guard. And she is a legend. She used to perform in Europe with Sam Taylor. I just had to say that. Oh. Now, I was out of uniform in terms of being a performer until Karen came along. Oh. So she found this gorgeous jacket for me and this form-fitting shirt that hides my stomach named Ted. The other challenge is I have to sit very unladylike to play this instrument called a cajon.
Yeah.
And then I have to put shakers on my feet. So
She comes packing her own Velcro, man.
Yeah, so she found a way for it to be still usable.
Exactly.
But looks hot.
There you go.
Like $1 million. Of course, I don't have her do that to Gucci shoes.
Exactly. All right, Karen, we are just about out of time, but I want you to leave our viewers with one special tip before we give them the special offer.
The big tip is get out there and look.
Yeah.
There are thrift stores and consignment shops all over Tucson, and it doesn't take more than the change in your piggy bank to look fabulous.
That was perfect. Oh, ladies, thank you so much for joining us, and you all look fabulous.
Thank you.
And as a special for viewers, you can receive 15% off any Stylesmith service if you mention the Morning Blend. For more details, you can call 668-3131 or visit stylesmithtransformations.com.